Semen retention and the aura of unstoppable masculine game is a topic that many men secretly crave to understand, but few are willing to explore because it demands sacrifice, discipline, and a willingness to walk away from the instant gratifications that enslave the modern male. In a world that has stripped men of their edge and made them comfortable with mediocrity, semen retention is not just a practice, but a rebellion, a way to reclaim your primal essence and step into a form of power that women can sense, men respect, and opportunities gravitate toward. This is not about superstition or outdated mysticism. It is about biology, psychology, energy, and the subtle magnetic field that builds around a man who refuses to spill his essence recklessly. By the way, if you want deeper insights, raw discussions, and powerful strategies on how to implement this in your daily life, make sure to join my Telegram channel. The link is in the description below, because that is where I share things I cannot share openly here. Let us break it down from the ground level. Every time you release your seed carelessly, you are throwing away your life force. That life force contains the nutrients, minerals, and the electromagnetic charge to create another human being. That is not something to be wasted in front of a screen or in meaningless encounters. When you hold it back, you are not simply storing physical fluid. You are harnessing energy, rewiring your nervous system, amplifying your testosterone, and raising your inner voltage. Women cannot consciously describe this, but they feel it immediately. It shows in your walk, in the depth of your gaze, in the stability of your voice, in the unshakable calm you carry. They see hundreds of men every week, yet when a man practicing semen retention enters a room, the energy shifts. It is as if they cannot ignore you, even if they want to. They may resist it, deny it, or pretend it does not affect them. But their subconscious has already recognized that your aura is different from the average man drained by overindulgence. Think about masculine game. Most men believe it is about lines, tactics, or external strategies. They think seduction is purely about what they say or what they wear. But here's the hidden truth. Your energy announces you before you open your mouth. Masculine game begins long before words. It is a frequency. Semen retention upgrades that frequency, makes you unreactive. It dissolves neediness. And it replaces the shallow desperation of chasing with the grounded energy of attracting. A woman does not feel like she has to test or push you because your energy tells her you are rooted. She cannot figure it out logically. She just knows you are not like the others. And this aura is not only about women, spills into every area of your life. When you practice semen retention, people in general treat you differently. Men either feel inspired or intimidated. You start noticing that random interactions shift in your favor. Opportunities come to you more often, not because of magic, but because your body language. Micro-expressions and unconscious signals are radiating strength, certainty, and vitality. A weak man emits hesitation, and hesitation repels. A man charged with life force emits certainty, and certainty attracts. Your masculine game on semen retention becomes unstoppable because you no longer operate from lack. The majority of men operate from an inner emptiness. They chase validation, they chase release, they chase recognition. But when you are practicing semen retention, you are overflowing with energy. You are no longer desperate for external confirmation because internally you feel alive, complete, and powerful. That sense of wholeness is the very thing women search for in a man. A woman wants to feel your energy overflowing, not grasping. She wants to feel that you are a man who can lead, protect, and create, not a man who is begging her to fill his emptiness. Semen retention is also the hidden training ground for masculine discipline. Imagine the level of control you develop when you can say no to your most primal urges. The same self-control carries into your finances, your fitness, your work, your social life. You start rising above distractions. You start building instead of consuming. That discipline alone makes your masculine game unstoppable, because women are not looking for a man they can control. They are looking for a man who can control himself. A man who cannot lead himself can never lead a woman, and she knows it instinctively. Now consider the role of energy transmutation. Holding your seed is not about suppression, it is about redirection. The energy you would have wasted now fuels your workouts, your career, your creativity, and your charisma. You feel an inner drive to conquer, to expand, to grow. This is the warrior energy that has been lost in modern men. Instead of collapsing into weakness, you rise into power. Women sense this rising energy. They may not always understand why they are suddenly attracted to you, but they feel compelled. Your masculine game is no longer a game of manipulation. It is a game of vibration. But let us be clear, this is not a magic pill. Semen retention will not make you attractive if you are lazy, bitter, or unambitious. It amplifies what you already are. If you are a coward, you will become a coward with more energy. If you are a man on his purpose, it will make you unstoppable. That is why this practice is a mirror. It forces you to face yourself. It demands that you rise into your potential or drown in your shadows. And that inner war, once conquered, makes you magnetic without effort. Think about the term aura. An aura is not visible to the eyes, but it is felt by the nervous system. When you walk into a room fully charged, people's nervous systems react before their minds do. They stand straighter, they pay more attention, they feel something. That is the aura of unstoppable masculine game. It is built slowly, day after day, as you discipline yourself, as you channel your seed into strength, as you learn to radiate instead of dissipate. Women will often test men with their looks, their words, and their games. The average man crumbles. But a man on semen retention becomes unshakable. Why? Because his nervous system is calm, his testosterone is high, his energy is grounded. He does not need to react or prove anything. The very calmness is seductive because it shows power. Masculine game is not about chasing women with effort. It is about becoming so solid that they orbit around you. Over time, you begin to notice that your attraction is not only sexual. People start respecting you in subtle ways. They look to you for leadership. They follow your lead naturally. That is because semen retention builds presence. And presence is the foundation of masculine game. Presence means you are fully here, not distracted, not drained, not weak. And in a world of distraction and weakness, presence is irresistible. Now imagine combining this aura with actual skills. When you train your social intelligence, your communication, your style, your fitness, and your finances, while holding on to your life force, you become nearly unstoppable. You are not just another guy trying to play the game, you are the game. You are the energy source others want to connect with. Women chase you not because of tricks, but because they feel alive around you. Men respect you not because of fear, but because they sense your power. Opportunities come to you because the world naturally responds to power. Of course, this path is not easy. You will be tempted. You will face urges. You will want to quit. But each time you overcome, you strengthen your aura. Each day you hold, you are building layers of invisible armor. Each month you retain, you are stepping deeper into your masculine essence. This is why semen retention is not simply a tactic. It is a transformation. It is the art of turning your body into a generator of energy instead of a leaky vessel. The most beautiful part? You start living from abundance. Realize that you are no longer chasing women, you are attracting them. You are no longer desperate for validation, you embody it. You are no longer afraid of rejection, because your energy is so powerful that one person's opinion cannot shake it. This is what makes your masculine game unstoppable. It is not arrogance, it is certainty. It is not manipulation, it is magnetism. So the question is not whether semen retention works. The question is whether you have the courage to commit to it, to discipline yourself, to transmute your energy, and to step into your real masculine potential. Most men will never try. Most men will continue to drain themselves. Most men will never know what it feels like to walk with an aura that makes people turn their heads. But you, if you choose, can be different. You can carry the aura of unstoppable masculine game. And when you walk this path long enough, you will realize that semen retention is not about celibacy. It is about mastery. Mastery over yourself, over your urges, over your energy, and that mastery radiates outward. That mastery makes women feel safe, yet excited. That mastery makes men see you as a leader. That mastery makes life bend in your favor. That mastery makes your masculine game untouchable. If this message resonates with you and you feel the fire rising inside, then take action. Commit to the journey. Do not dabble. Do not half-try. Dive deep into it. Test it for yourself. Let your own experience be the proof. And as you rise, remember that you are not alone. Join the Brotherhood in the Telegram channel linked below. because this is where real warriors are being forged. And if you found value in this, if it sparked something in you, if it gave you clarity, then I ask you from the heart to support this work. Use the thanks button and contribute whatever you can, because every contribution is important, no matter how small. It keeps this movement alive. It keeps the message spreading. And it helps men all around the world step into their true masculine power.